Hello and welcome to today's episode of Sip It and Spill It.
We are your hosts, Lauren and All. Thank you for joining us today. Hello, how are you? Please don't forget that we are on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok. I think that's everything.
That is everything.
Go give us a cheeky little follow.
Go in the
I'll
caption.
link it somewhere.
Yep. Make sure that you subscribe, like, follow on all platforms because on YouTube Shorts, Insta Reels, and TikTok, we're posting like little snippets, behind the scenes, funny things.
Yeah.
You know.
It'd be great to see you there. Say hi.
It will.
Yeah. Okay. What are you sipping?
Tea. But before I ask you what you're sipping, I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but I want to ask you how you make a cup of tea.
Oh, this is okay. Well, I don't drink tea ever. Quick question on
Beveraginos.
quick question before I answer yours. I've made you several cups of tea.
Yeah.
I know what your answer's going to be.
Let's unpick.
What are they? Have they been okay?
So, I am one of those people.
I watched you make that tea and it made me throw up.
Yeah. I'm one of those people that can have tea, however.
Right.
And I'm going to get a lot of stick for this, but I'm a lazy tea maker. So I'm a tea bag sweetener, milk, whilst the kettle's boiling, just because I'm just lazy with it. But I can have tea, however. I can have black tea, like no milk. I can have it almost white. I'm not a fussy tea drinker, so do not stress.
Okay, that's fine.
I will take tea, however, but I saw the way that you watched me make it. With the milk first, but yeah.
My parents are huge tea bellies. Like, they just drink tea. Not as much anymore. They're going down the decaf route now.
At what age do you start decaf? Because I'm not on it yet.
I don't know. I couldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to survive.
No.
But so they would drink tea constantly, and I think that's why that stemmed my dislike for tea, because I'd have to make tea so much when I was younger for them.
Do you know what you need to do? Or what you should have done a long time ago?
What?
You always make a bad cup of tea for someone.
That's weaponised incompetence.
you make a bad cup of tea for someone and they never ask you to make one again.
No,
my
but
mum and dad do the same.
No, my parents aren't like that though. They would literally be like, okay, well, this was crap. Next time you do it this way.
Oh, see, mine are opposites.
No.
I think I probably made about 20 cups of tea over my life for mum and dad. That's it.
I mean, I did that in a week for my mum and dad.
Each time, progressively worse. Yes. Like, tea bagging for about 3 seconds, too much milk, not enough sweetener, too many sweeteners, and then they don't ask me to do it anymore.
That's smart, I guess.
Another thing as well, my grandparents used to reuse the tea bag.
There's someone in my family who did that as well.
So, like, they'd make one cup of tea with it first.
That's me.
Take it out and put it into another cup to make another cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't mind. I'll dabble in Earl Grey every now and again.
Oh, I do love an Earl Grey.
Yeah, but tea's just not my thing. I'm all about the coffee. But I make tea the normal way.
So water first and milk.
Yeah, well, you put the bag in first.
Sometimes I don't.
Bag, water.
Depends how much.
Let it brew for a bit. Take the bag out, and then you'll add your milk or your sweetener or sugar or whatever.
No.
Yeah.
Sweetener bag, water, milk. Milk can go anywhere. I've even been known to put milk in before the tea bag.
Oh.
So milk, tea bag, sweetener, water. I'm just not.
That's
fussy.
Interesting. We've been speaking about this for a good nearly 5 minutes, which I think is brilliant.
So how do you
take your tea?
Yeah.
Do you even like tea?
Do you do it in a similar way to me?
Yeah.
Do you do it the normal person way?
Has it angered you that All makes his tea a certain way?
Probably has.
Or do you prefer coffee like me?
So
perfect.
She's sipping
coffee.
Coffee
is perfect. Not me. I'm not the perfect one. The coffee's the perfect one.
Let's give a moment for the mugs.
I like this one.
I know, it's very, very weighty.
So yeah, mine, for the people who can't see, I have a mug with a P and it says perfect. And all has like it's kind of giving like camping mug vibe.
An enamel camping mug,
But it's not.
it's well set, shall we say?
It's got a very thick rim.
It's very heavy.
How does that feel on your mouth? Because look at mine's very thin compared to that.
I feel like...
Do you feel like you're licking it a lot? Is there a lot of tongue action going on the
rim?
I
feel like I'm going to knock the rest of my teeth out.
Oh, God.
Right, pit and peak of the week.
Pit and peak of the week.
Yep.
I'm going to be brutally honest. My pit and peak are both the same this week.
Oh.
Existing. The peak is that I existed, but the pit is also that I existed. And I don't mean that in a super depressive way. It's just...
You're just here.
I'm just here. I'm just around. Yeah.
Peak of the week. Finding this stunning leopard print shirt again, because I thought I'd lost it.
Oh, yeah.
Love a leopard print number. Yeah, found it. Very happy about that. Pit of the week is I'm starving. Absolute pit. I have no idea why. I am so hungry today. I feel like I've inhaled everything that moves. Yeah.
Oh, I'm the one who made a weird wet sound this week.
Like the Hoover from Teletubbies.
Yeah.
Nunu. Good old Nunu.
Ew, remember when they used to sell like tubby custard and
time for tubby bye bye. Time for tubby bye bye.
Oh.
No, maybe that's how we'll start ending. We'll go, time for tubby bye bye. Yeah, so I mean we're both here. We're both ready to fight another day, and that's the main thing.
That is the main thing.
Similar to last episode, what's your pit and peak of the week?
Yeah, we'd love to hear it. We'd love for you to just even if it's one of those things where you don't want any advice, you don't want anything, you just want a space to just get it out.
Just send it.
Just do it. And just put a little note saying, I don't need advice.
Yeah.
And if anyone gives you advice, we'll just delete their advice.
Yeah. And equally,
if you want advice.
If you don't want to post it publicly, send us a DM.
You can definitely do that. Instagram, yeah.
Yeah. And if you want to do it anonymously, you could send it by DM and we will not share your username when we discuss pits and peaks of the week. Because we want to get to the stage where we're discussing other people's pit and peaks.
If you're okay with that, if you're comfortable with that, let us know and we can definitely do that.
Because odds are, being a millennial, living in 2025, we've probably had the same pit and peak at some point.
More than likely, yeah.
So,
and if we haven't, then we can, we can just discuss it. It'll be great.
So yeah, all fine.
Yeah.
All fine.
All good.
So what do you want to discuss today? What do you want to get into?
Honestly, I'm not too sure. I feel like every time we press play, my mind does that thing where it goes blank. Do you get that?
We don't press play.
We press record. My god.
We press all the buttons and then the things happen and
you know what I mean? Oh, I'm so tired.
It's been one of those weeks.
My sleep it's been so bad this entire year.
But we were up at the same time the other day.
Yeah.
We were.
4 a.m.
Keeping our TikTok streak going on our personals.
We're almost at 200.
I know. We're so close.
200 days. How mental is that?
That's insane. It's over half a year.
You know what? I'm weirdly proud of us.
We've got to get it to
How have we stuck at something for that long?
Because it's the first thing that I think of when I wake up in the morning.
TikTok streak. I was never a Snap streak person. No. That was never my thing.
I recently got back on the Snapchat hype.
Did you? I had it for a bit. I have it.
The only reason why I get back on it every so often is because so many of my friends are on it, and I get a bit of FOMO, and I'm a bit like, what am I
think it is
on?
a bit of a Gen Z thing as well, because my sister is on Snapchat, and I think that's how she speaks to most of her friends on Snapchat still.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
That is peculiar.
Yeah.
What's the social media that you used to use? Like, go on, tell us. We've done them all.
This is for the viewers. This isn't for me. This is to the viewers.
Pixel.
Oh my gosh, Pixel. I was all about the MySpace.
With MySpace. Through and through. Pop.
Yeah.
Good old Pop.
What was my... I'm pretty sure mine was something about Brandon Flowers.
Props.
This is the second time I've mentioned him on the podcast.
I know. We're only 3 episodes in.
I know.
Yeah.
Brandon Flowers of The Killers, who I don't even listen to The Killers anymore.
No,
I'm not even, like, I'll look at Brandon Flowers now and I'm like, why? What has happened?
Why was I so obsessed with
Yeah.
him? Why have I got a funny little point here? But yeah, what did you use? What was your entire existence about as a teen? Because ours was literally MySpace. And Urbis.
Yeah, anybody who is from Manchester, I think all areas had their own Urbis. So
Yeah,
it was like a place
hands.
where all like the emo kids and the goth kids, scene
Good old
kids,
scene.
all of those would just go and sit,
And just be there
just exist in
Yeah.
that space.
every weekend without fail.
Yeah. I mean, there were some very odd people there. Looking back, some people who probably shouldn't have been hanging around with a load of teenagers.
But it shaped us.
You did. Made us the people we are today.
Yeah. So,
Life skills.
do you know what? I think that could be an episode idea.
What?
It was never a phase.
It was never a phase. We've got to do it.
Should we do it?
We're gonna have to do it.
I think we should.
We're
We'll
gonna do emo episode. It was never a phase, and we will wear our most emo outfits, and
That
I
we
will do my
have.
most emo makeup.
I don't really own anything anymore.
Oh, you can have a look through my wardrobe.
I mean, I don't have a stud belt anymore.
I don't have a stud. No, but we're not going to be showing our stud belts off.
Oh,
We're
no,
not gonna
that's
be
true.
standing up.
I've probably got a band tee somewhere.
I don't have any
Bands.
bands. We'll figure
No,
it
but
out.
I'm gradually growing my collection again. I have no idea why.
I have no jewellery on my my wrists today. Anyway, yeah, so we'll do that one week. If there's anything that you want us to discuss on there,
Oh, definitely.
let us know.
Tell you what, here's something for you. Send in a picture of you from mid 2000s.
Yeah.
Definitely. 2000 and... I'm going to say, when did we leave? 2008.
8, yeah.
So 2008, 2007, 2006.
2006, but I can't speak. 2006 until 2010?
Pure.
Yeah.
Absolute pure.
We'll find some photos of us from then.
Definitely, we will share. I mean,
Yeah.
we're there, yeah. There's
many.
There's some choices.
Yeah. I'm not even I'm gonna save some of the things I was gonna say for that podcast because I don't want to.
There's so much that I want to blurt out now.
We're gonna stop.
We'll save them.
So what do you think we could? What's something that's been on your mind?
So what's been on my mind? The entire world being in absolute chaos.
Yeah.
And
it is.
It's just carnage everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a country that's safe at the minute. But we're here if you need us. Safe space and all that. But something that I want to ask you.
Me?
What I want to ask you.
Oh, me. Yeah. Go on then.
Let's
just gave me a little cheeky wink.
Let's get deep.
Oh my god, let's get deep. Okay.
So, my career path.
You did a me then.
My career path.
Yeah.
Has always been roughly the same.
Oh, you've always wanted to be a teacher. Is this what you're getting at? You want to know?
So I used to want to be a vet, but I don't like blood.
Fair.
So that's always been the thing that's put me off it.
Yeah.
Plus, I got kicked out of A-level chemistry and biology.
Did you?
Oh god, yeah.
I didn't know
I
that.
got U's in everything.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got kicked out. Got kicked out and had to do AS Media, an A-level media in a year.
Wow.
Because otherwise I wouldn't have had enough points to get into uni.
Oh my god.
I know.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I only really survived art and photography.
Wow.
I know. So yeah, after that it was always teacher.
Yeah.
And there was a brief stage where I wanted to teach art in secondary school. But I quickly went off that because
Oh,
so the question I've got for you, dearest.
Yes, my love.
What was or is your dream job? And why?
Okay, I have several answers, so you're gonna have to bear with, right?
Oh,
When I was
buckle up.
Oh,
I nearly did it again. Sorry for killing the mood.
just dropped his phone again. When I was a lot younger, I want to say like primary school age, I wanted to be a marine biologist.
Interesting.
But I feel like maybe not everybody, but there were so many people around that time that wanted to be a marine biologist. It was like
It was the in thing.
it was like the in job.
I remember at least 3.
Yeah. Skip ahead now until end of secondary school, beginning of college. I wanted to be a history teacher.
Interesting.
Yeah. So there was a point where I wanted to be a teacher.
I mean, that would have made for a brilliant podcast.
Wouldn't it?
Imagine comparing it to UIFS and secondary school.
Yeah, but
post 16.
Let's be honest. My social anxiety it would not be okay in teaching and especially secondary school.
See, yeah, and I think that's one reason why I stayed with primary.
Yeah.
Because they are your biggest hype man.
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't do it. It'd be the parents for me. It'd be the parents with the young ones, but then it'd be the actual teenagers. Like, I don't know how to speak to anybody. I'd just be like, hello.
Today we're going to learn about...
Yeah. So no, I loved history, and that was like what I was going to do. And then I wanted to be a journalist.
Mm-hmm. If you could do any now, what would you do?
Woof woof. If I could do any job now, what would I do? I'd quite like to maybe be like a midwife.
Would you?
Or like a nurse, yeah.
Interesting.
But I know that it's not the job for me because I panic so much. And I'd be second guessing everything, and I'd be convinced that I was gonna
kill everyone.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that is not something that I would have put you down for.
Why do you not have a nice bedside manner? Don't look at me like that.
They just scream at your kids to get ready in the morning.
Yeah, well, they don't get ready in the morning.
No.
I don't scream at them straight away. I give them...
No, yeah, you give them
like,
some time.
I'm like, come on. And then when they're like literally rolling around on the floor in their pyjamas and we have to leave in 2 minutes' time, and I'm like, get up off the floor now.
Do the NHS still fund nursing courses? Not like courses, but like degrees.
I'm not sure because he changed it, didn't they? There was a time that I looked into it, but then it's the anxiety of everything.
That's so cool, though.
But yeah, I don't know.
I go through stages of wanting to be in the NHS.
Yeah.
But then I remember blood.
Yeah.
See,
I'm not bothered by anything like that.
No, I just really, I just can't deal with it. You've seen me.
Yeah.
You've seen me when blood's involved.
Yeah.
To be fair, any form of pain. And I'm like white on the floor, passed out.
I think another problem with being a nurse or like that area of work is I think I'd get too attached. Yeah. I think it would really mess me up mentally. Like if there was someone, and I don't know, I can't even think of a situation right now, but I feel like I'd get too attached and I'd get so involved and end up being heartbroken every day.
I mean, there are days like that in teaching.
I can definitely believe that.
And I'm like thinking back to being an NQT in like what, 2015. It was like the first big boy job.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, you had to learn quite quick that when you leave the door of work, it stays at work.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I mean, I've lost many nights sleep over stressing about whether or not X, Y, and Z have been fed, whether or not they're going to come in tomorrow, what their own life's like.
I would love to be mentally strong enough to do something to help with problems like that.
Hmm.
I love it, but I know that it would just completely mess me up.
It's intense.
Mm.
And I mean,
I have I think it's amazing. I think...
she's just disassociated.
Yeah,
from
I
her
do.
life.
I think, yeah, I can't remember what I was saying, but I think it's incredible what you and other people do for people who need it. And I wish that I could be there. And maybe with time, I could get myself to that point.
Well, 40 is a new 20, supposedly, isn't it? So.
Well, yeah, hopefully is. Maybe, you know, I can grow. Because I feel like this past year, I've grown a lot, like, mentally, more aware of things. I'm doing a lot better. So you never know. Maybe by the time I'm 40, I'll be like, yeah. I used to want to be a counsellor. That was a thing. I just love the idea of just being able to help.
It's so interesting, isn't it? Like, so interesting.
What, just life in general?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's interesting, like, how people's minds work.
And how people get to where they want to be.
Yeah.
But not necessarily going down the typical route.
Yeah.
Like, if I could afford to, I'd take a pay cut and I'd do something different.
Yeah. What would you want to do? What's your dream job?
I think I'm doing it.
You're doing it.
Mm.
That's really good.
Are you crying for me?
No, I'm crying because I sneezed. I'm so emotional. I'm just so happy for you.
No, I don't know. I don't know what my dream job would be. I really don't.
I feel there's so much pressure for people to find the dream job.
Do you know what I think it is? I think it is being at college when you're 16, 17, like obviously 18.
Yeah.
But then you're expected to know what you want to do for the next 40 years of your life. Well, it's not even 40 years, it's like the next 50 years of your life. And you kind of get penned in.
Yeah.
Because it was always a case of, right, so I couldn't be a vet because I don't like blood. So it was like, what was your plan B? Well, I want to be a teacher. I'm like, okay, well, let's go down how you're going to get there.
Yeah.
So it was like, route A was a 4-year, B, Bachelor of Arts, Primary Ed, which was a 4-year, and you got your QTS with that.
Yeah.
But I didn't get on that. So I did my undergraduate in education studies, then did EYT, because it was the new it thing at the moment. But then with that, I couldn't actually teach in a school. So then it was like, right, so then I had to do my PGCE to get QTS. Yeah. And it was like, all of that was decided at 18.
It's crazy, isn't it?
I mean, I took a year, like a couple of years off between.
Yeah.
So I obviously, like, I graduated and then had like I had a bit of a break.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's what, if you decide to do that, that's it. But then equally, like, not that I want to leave teaching, but you know, like when you always think, what skills have I got that are transferable?
Yeah.
Because on the be all and end all is that I teach kids.
Yeah.
It's like, well, what actual skills can I take to another company?
I feel like you have so many skills that you probably aren't even aware of. There's so many things that you do day to day, because it's not just about teaching kids. You've got organisation skills. You know, you plan. Don't look at me like that. You do have organisation. You're more organised than I am.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you diagnose with OCD, though, isn't it? So,
I guess so.
Living the dream. But, yeah, dream jobs. What was your dream job? Like, are you doing your dream job?
Viewer, listener, what is your dream job?
Yeah, you're listening.
Have you fallen asleep? Are you still here?
It's been a chaotic ramble about jobs again.
It has. We've done it again.
We've come again, like I said last episode, we do not have a plan.
No, we just kind of winged it, which I love because I feel like we're still finding stuff out about each other.
I didn't know that you would be a midwife now or some form of nurse.
yeah, I'd love to be able to just, like I said, I'd love to be able to help people. And that's why I do ASMR, because I'm like, in a way, I'm helping people get to sleep, or I'm helping people just like chill out after a really stressful day.
Hmm.
So I feel like I am doing something to help people.
I think so you are doing your dream job.
In a way.
In a nutshell, you are doing an aspect of
I'm
your
doing
dream
an
job.
aspect of my dream. There we go.
Yeah, we'll take that. That's a win.
Yeah.
But yeah, what was your dream job? What was your job when? Not what was your job. What was your dream job when you were younger? And are you doing it now?
Yeah.
Because it would be dead interesting to know who's
I would
stuck on the same career
love,
path.
yeah, and I'd also love to hear like such a nice success story of somebody who was really passionate about doing something and now they're doing it and they're loving it.
Mm.
I'd love to hear it.
I mean, I do love it, much as my face doesn't.
I know
give it
you.
away.
I know you love it. Yeah, but
But yeah, it'd be dead interesting as well, wouldn't it?
yeah,
To find out what what profession
he's a teacher.
the listeners actually have,
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
it'll just be really interesting.
it
It'll
is
help us get to know
interesting.
you as well.
Yeah, because for us, you're just like, until you interact with us, you're just a number.
Yeah, you're just a streamer.
Yeah, or a like.
But until we know something about you, or you turn up to a live chat, or
Yeah,
you interact with a story or anything like that, we don't see that
yeah.
side of you. So
you're just.
it'd be dead interesting to know.
I'm intrigued.
I am. Should we I'm gonna put a poll on Insta.
Yeah.
So when this episode airs,
Mm-hmm.
check out Insta, because there'll be a poll. Poll?
I don't know. Whatever you want to say.
Whatever.
A poll. I call it a poll.
I call it a poll as well.
Yeah.
How do you say poll? Poll? But yeah, it'd be dead interesting to know if you do need a dream job, and if not, why?
And also, are you happy with your job?
Mm.
Like, are you happy with what you're doing?
Do you have fulfillment?
Yeah.
Do you feel that happiness that you wake up in the morning, or do you have Sunday night scaries about going back to work?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Anyway, I think we should move on, because I'm just checking the time and I'm thinking we're going to run out for
For the bowl.
the bowl.
Thank you to your suggestions.
Yeah.
The bowl has not yet depleted. So any more suggestions, keep them coming. I'm very intrigued by it. Nice bit of ASMR for you by
Yeah.
the ASMR creator over here.
Get your pick.
I've got one.
Of you. Oh, I'm scared.
Oh,
Oh,
go on. You
No,
can go
you go
first. No,
first.
you go first this time.
okay.
I like you going first when we do bowl.
Okay.
Because I always start the podcast.
Okay, that's
so,
true. Okay. City break
Yeah.
or beach holiday?
Ooh. I think they've got a time and a place for both.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Do you love a city break though?
For the weekend,
Hmm.
weekend city break, or not necessarily weekend, like a few days.
Have
city
you
break.
heard of the new extreme day trips?
No.
Have you not?
Wait.
Have you not got on this hype yet? So
No, is it where you just like book a flight and go and then come back on the same day?
yeah.
Yeah, no, I wanted to do that with you. Oh
you?
my god, yeah, I wanted to do that with you the other year. I feel like I'm not even
I'm
like.
being shouted out.
I wanted to do that with you the other year. I was like, let's go to like Paris or Berlin or something for the day, and you were like, yeah.
No, I would never say yeah. Thank
He
you.
would.
No, I wouldn't.
He didn't reply. He left me on red.
No, I didn't. I've never left you on red.
Oh my god, you have.
Do I? No, I don't.
I leave you on red all the time.
I can discuss one of my extreme day things coming up
Right.
because I'm not allowed to.
What do you mean? Not
I'll
allowed
fill you
to?
in later. But
I'm intrigued.
the extreme day trips, like they look incredible. I loved the first flight out to like I bloody love Copenhagen. I must have talked about Copenhagen about 5 times in 3 episodes.
I've only ever been to the airport in Copenhagen,
and it's a stunning airport.
Yeah, it is. It's lovely. I was there for like 5 hours as well, and I loved it.
Is that when you did your
Yeah.
America trip?
Yeah.
Love Copenhagen, but the first flight out is at like 6 a.m.
Oh, so that's like. And
So
when's
you-
the last flight though?
You can get a flight home at like 11 at night.
I would. I'll do it with you. Should we go?
Mm.
Let's go. Let's book it.
So yeah, I would do city breaks for weekend / extreme day,
Yeah.
or I think a beach holiday is well deserved though.
I really enjoy a beach holiday in the UK. I'm just going to put it out there.
You do. You love St Ives.
I love Cornwall. I love South Wales has been like a go-to recently.
Mm.
Pembroke.
Mm.
I just love it. I love a nice little beach holiday.
I do a lot of touring in a motorhome.
Yeah.
I love Scotland for that.
I'm desperate to go to Scotland because you're not the only, like, my parents have been and a couple of my other friends go to Scotland quite often, and
do you know what you
I'm
should
so
do?
desperate to go.
Do you know what you should do? You should just book a camper van and just do it.
Yeah. I would love to get a motorhome.
With the fam. You should just do it.
That's the dream.
You'd love it. You can wild camp as well.
You know what? I'm just going to put this out there. I would love to just live in a motorhome.
Sure.
Yeah.
See, I'm a homeboy too much, I think.
No, I would
having separate
happily.
rooms.
I would happily just like completely move out.
I think
And not have a house and just live on the road.
The longest we've done it for is like just over 2 weeks. So I mean,
yeah, but I'd make it my home.
Yeah, I mean, ours is
love
homely.
it. I've not been in it.
No.
Let me in it.
Okay. Mine.
Go on. Wait. So yes, both.
Yeah,
I don't
both.
have a preference.
Although I am going to throw this out there, if it's a sun beach holiday
Yeah.
abroad, I do like to go all inclusive.
Or at least half.
Yeah, just because it takes out the stress of finding somewhere to eat.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
And I mean, you've still got the option then to go other places and to get like a drink in like the middle of the day from a bar. But
Yeah.
I like the idea of that you've always got breakfast. The most important meal of the day. Right.
Eggs and bacon. Yeah, no, I agree. I've not been abroad for ages like that, like a holiday like that. But no, I agree.
You literally went on a plane like last year.
It was the year before actually, but that wasn't a holiday. That was, yeah.
It was a working holiday.
It was the working holiday.
She's international now.
I'm a working girl. I'm gonna stop.
Right. So mine. This again has come from Richard, who joined us in the premiere for episode 1. And it is vegetable likes and dislikes. So, what is your favourite veg? Come here leaning forward. This is a serious topic of mine because I get ridiculed for my veg choice.
I
all the time.
love vegetables.
Mm-hmm.
What's my favourite vegetable?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a really difficult question because I like so many.
No, it's not. It's a dead obvious answer.
What is it? Potato.
Broccoli.
I do love broccoli.
Broccoli goes in everything.
Yeah, I am a huge broccoli fan.
I love a bit of tender stem as well.
I love a bit of tender stem. I was gonna say that. Oh, love it. You can just chuck it in anything.
But then potatoes are too versatile. Potatoes you can have with everything. So
potatoes are like
top tier
because so many different
options
with a potato.
Go on.
I love a courgette.
No.
Love a courgette or zucchini. If you're
from the States.
If you're from the States, yeah. I think zucchini bread. Just like banana bread.
I don't like banana bread.
You don't believe me when I tell you that it's nice. You're thinking it's going to taste all mushy like a courgette. I'm going to make it for you.
I don't like courgette. Do you like aubergine?
Yeah.
Ooh. Onion?
Yeah.
Ew. Peppers?
Yeah.
Tomatoes?
Yeah. I don't think you can name a vegetable I don't like.
Fennel?
Yeah.
Artichoke?
Yeah.
Parsnip?
I love a parsnip.
I love a parsnip.
Oh, I love a parsnip.
Love a good parsnip. A honey roasted parsnip.
Oh.
Like,
carrot.
I
Swede.
love carrot. I love swede.
I love swede.
I love carrot and swede.
Brussels sprouts.
No.
Love him.
No. I used to get ridiculed quite a lot because my go-to meal when I used to cook when I was at uni and when I lived away from home was roasted broccoli and cauliflower.
Oh,
Just
I bet it stank. But...
Just like a drizzle of olive oil and salt.
Love that.
And just like,
I do. I love vegetables. I don't think there's a vegetable I don't like. That's what I'm going to do this week. I'm going to look for a vegetable I don't like.
There's loads I don't like. I don't like onions. I don't like peppers. I don't like courgette. I don't like aubergine. I don't like radish.
I like a good radish. Do you like carrots?
Mm-hmm.
So so strangely. Do you like carrots?
I mean, my meal prep at the minute for work is
Oh, no,
salad.
you have carrots and hummus, don't
All the
you?
time,
Yeah.
I meal prep at the minute for work and I have a salad.
Yeah. You being found? Who is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm a salad boy through and through. Lettuce, tomato, no, lettuce, cucumber.
You don't like tomato?
No, I don't mind a tomato sauce with a tin of chopped tomatoes. But if someone gave me a plate of tomatoes, I'd be like. So yeah.
Well, that was interesting. Yeah. Love veg. Fruit, on the other hand, is a different matter for me.
Love fruit.
I do love fruit.
Do you like star fruit?
It's
Kiwi?
texture with fruit. Yeah, like
Melon?
a kiwi. Yeah.
Star fruit?
I don't know if I've had star fruit.
Dragon fruit?
No, I had dragon fruit.
Passion fruit?
No, I don't like passion fruit. It's like frog spawn. Don't like bananas.
Blueberries?
Love yeah.
You don't like bananas, but you like banana bread?
Yeah. I like the flavour of bananas. I don't like the texture of bananas. Something about bananas texture when you eat it.
Carrot? That's not
Carrot.
fruit.
I love carrots.
Cucumber?
I love cucumber. Pears, I'm not too sure about.
Oh, I do love a good pear.
I
Gotta be
don't-
like rock hard.
They get like all down your face, and then I end up like itching from
Pear rash.
from the pear juice.
A nice little bit of pear rash.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are your favourite fruit and veg?
Yeah.
Anything that you dislike? Drop a comment, tell us. But yeah, thanks for coming.
Yeah, this was
Thanks for sharing our wonderfulness.
our wonderful.
Yeah, thanks for coming to this episode of Sip It and Spill It.
Yeah. We'll look forward to hanging out with you again soon.
Any episode ideas?
Let us know.
Yeah, give us a follow across our platforms. But we've been Sip It and Spill It. Cheers.
Cheers. Take care.